Hi guys, you're with Rich Green, the KC, and welcome to the how-to for setting up your personalized bridge page. So first of all, on this page, there's most of the instructions that you need for editing the text and how it looks and that kind of thing. This video is going to show you the two trickiest parts of doing your personalization. So part one is adding in your video. And part two is changing the button settings so that people go to exactly where you want them to go to. So before you do anything though, you need to shoot your video. So decide what you want your video to say. It might be that you want quite a few different bridge pages, and so you'll have different videos. That's fine, no problem. It might be you just want one. Whatever's going to work for you, but shoot your video, get that uploaded onto YouTube, because we're going to need some details from that in just a second. So I want you to go into your PowerLead system and click on websites. And when you do, that's going to bring up your web page library. Forgive me, I tell a lie. That's not where I want you to go. Sorry, it's been a long weekend. Forgive me. I want you to go to hover over my websites, down to web pages, and click on my web pages. And so in here, what you're going to be looking for is the BossX bespoke page, no lead capture. So BossX V2 bespoke, and what I want you to do is create a copy of that. So click copy, and that will bring a copy of that page and put it at the top of your list, and it's the copied version that we're going to work with. So give it a name. The first name is just what's going to be shown on that list, so you know what it is. So for me, I'm just going to leave it as a copy of V2 Bespoke. And so leave that as it is if you like. What that's going to do is put whatever you write there in the tab. So people kind of have a preview of what they're going to see on there. So you can change that to something else if you want to. Hello from me, or your name, whatever it might be. So you're going to scroll further down and create a domain name or subdomain for this page. So if you've got a domain name that you already use that you want to point to this page, then just go into your list of domain names and do so. So for the purpose of this, let me just choose a tester one. Where are we? Where's my test ones gone? Ah, there we are. Can't see for looking. Test. I've just seen them somewhere. I've got so many in here, guys. 1 second. So choose the domain name or set a subdomain if you want to use a subdomain for this one. And so then scroll down, select an autoresponder campaign you don't need because there's no lead capture on this particular page. And where do you want them to go if they're using a lead capture? Again, you don't need to worry about that. So save the changes, and then that's going to take you onto the background and the page details. Leave that as it is. And here's where we're going to start making some changes. So you've got the basics, which you can follow yourself. I'm not going to talk you through them. You're smart enough to be looking at doing your own bridge page, so you're smart enough to follow these instructions. And so then what you're going to do is you're going to add in your video. So we're going to pick it up from step 4. You've recorded your own video. We're now going to go and get the code, the YouTube ID code. So head over to YouTube. And when you look at YouTube URLs, so if you click share, it'll pull up the YouTube URL. What you'll see is after the /, there's an 11-digit random code. And so you'll find that there. You'll also find it on the URL bar at the top. If you click on the URL bar, it's there as well. So all we're going to do is we're going to grab that 11-digit code, and we're going to copy that. Make sure if you do take it off the top URL bar, you don't include the equals. You only want the 11 digits. So then we're going to head back into the editing. And in here, you've got an iframe set up for your video. What I want you to do is double click on the iframe in the center. and that's going to bring up the source code settings for this video. You'll notice you've got an embedded YouTube link, and it's currently pointing to that YouTube clip. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace it with this YouTube clip. So we're just going to paste in over the top of the other one, and we're going to hit OK. You don't need to change anything else in there whatsoever. So what you've now got is a bespoke bridge page of your own that's got your video showing here. So in your own time, you'll have changed all of the wording here to something suitable to what you want. So you want a headline, a sub-headline, and then whether you have any additional text here or not, it's up to you, because ultimately it's probably going to be your video that does most of the pre-sell. Remember, these are pre-sell videos, not sales videos. These, if you're using a bridge page, you want this to be 60, 90, 120 seconds. 3 minutes is a long bridge page video. Basically, what you're doing is you are introducing people to you very quickly, and then introducing them to the system that you use. So you're adding credibility to yourself. You're showing them that you are a genuine person. You do not need to sell them BossX, Traffic Monsoon, Power Lead System, or your primary business. The funnel is going to do that for you. If you use this to sell to them, and then you send them somewhere where they're going to be sold to, you're going to end up switching them off. There's a saying I use, which is don't sell to somebody and then buy it back from them. And that's what you're at risk of doing if you sell here. So just introduce you, nice and brief, and then signpost. Let them know what they're going to see next, and point them in the right direction. Now, here you've got a click for more info button. As standard, this is set up to take them to your funnel. Now, if you want to take them anywhere else, to a specific page of the funnel, to one of the lead capture pages that's in the BossX funnel, maybe you've created your own lead capture page, or you've made some bespoke changes, you can do that. All you need to do is you click on the button and you head up to link. Click on link, and that's going to bring up where they're being sent to. So whatever page you want to send them to is what you're going to paste into there. Now, I hope you've got your pen and paper handy, because this bit's a little complex. What I'm going to introduce you to is variables. So variables is if you do want to send them somewhere specific within the system. So what you can do is you see here the yellow box, link to a web page. If you scroll down in here, you've got all of the BossX pages. And so you can choose which one you want to send them to. Maybe sales page 2, just the Traffic Monsoon page. Maybe the full funnel, BossX V2. Maybe one of the BossX landing pages. So let's say, for talking sake, we're just sending them straight into the funnel, because you're using this for people who've already opted in. So if this is a bridge page that you're sending to people on your email list, you don't need them to go through a lead capture again. You've already got them on your email list, so they don't need to give you their email address again. So in those circumstances, we'd use this one. So let's get rid of that, because we don't need it. And what we're going to do is we're going to create the link. So if we scroll down, you've got web page and autoresponder link. We're not interested in that. It's this code for the buttons that we're interested in. So we're going to highlight here, not all the way, just to the /. So you see you've got either the link for web pages or the link for emails. It's the web page link we're looking for. So we're going to copy that. We're going to go back into the system. We're going to edit that link, and we're going to paste it into there. And we're going to click OK. And then what we're going to do is hit save. So that's it. That's setting up your bridge page. Really, really straightforward. So now if you just test it, click view, and what you should see is that page with whatever wording it is that you've placed on there, with the video that you've done. And if you click on that button, it should take them into wherever you've asked it to take them. So that's it, guys. You've potentially got everything you need to get that up and running. So I'm going to leave you alone, let you get that finished off, and I'll catch up with you, no doubt, on another video. That's me, Rich Green, the KC, putting daily life-changing income at your fingertips. Thanks, guys.